Echo Fortius still have to be very careful on these team fights. And here we go. Into Game 2. You're currently watching the Snapdragon Pro Series League of Legends Wild Rift Game 2 between RRQ versus Echo Fortius.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, back into the Summer's Rift. And, of course, Echo starting on the blue side means that it's going to be, apparently it's going to be Galio that takes the mid lane there, while Karma sticks to the to the Dragon lane down in the bottom to support the Corki. So, bit of a switch up here. Perhaps just maybe facing that threat of that Fiora, they thought that maybe it might be a little bit better to use the Galio against it instead. What are your thoughts, though? Tick. No health there. Oh, tight. Guys, jump. That's going to be the cue for Sir Jump. Sir Dump to bring the jump. He's trying to focus on the Chaz, but Helios comes in from the mid. He's going to be jumping straight onto Sir Dump. Trizel now tries to turn things around, but unfortunately not much Ribbon can do. Sir Dump's going to get caught out completely now. As Hyde comes in, gets the kill done on the Shyvanas. Honeyga now coming a little bit too slow, a little bit too late, as RRQ peels away successfully after having taken the first 2 kills.
What a great rotation coming out of RRQ to respond perfectly in time, and that grand challenge was enough to secure the second kill overall. And honestly, Echo Fortius was being very hopeful that they could basically land a dive onto Hyde, but keep in mind, it's never easy to dive or renekton, so I felt like that was a little bit of time being expended without any sort of fruit of a labor, and we can't really fault them all too much. Speaking of which, another pickoff happens.
Yeah, Trizel now getting caught up again. Sir Dumb yet again has to come in to try to save the day. Roundly, he is able to jump in here, try to free with the interruption, but unfortunately isn't able to save Sir Dumb. And now Galio gets caught up as well. Oh my goodness! We haven't barely even started on this first objectives, and RQ's already scored 5 kills.
And all the plot that they had slowly crumbles in front of their eyes. Like, that sort of contest, just for skulls or so, honestly wasn't really worth it when they're already behind. Now, they basically give Chaz the party on any lane he desires to gank. With 2 kills ahead, 3 assists, he's everywhere with 100 KP. Oh, Helios going with a further extension, but Ramley will be able to do all too much. Just a little bit more of a time you will expect to see this Fiora coming up strong with a Trinity Force coming up online shortly. But RRQ as for a little bit of an opening, but there is.
Next side, Helios on the back there, and then the other side has jumped back into the pit there on the side. Dragon is going to be taken by blue team though, so Echo does successfully take it. Now RRQ is going to try to get some good kills and trade. They're already taken down the Corki so far. They do take down the Lex side as well. Ramley also getting caught out. Hunyega caught out there by Helios. That's going to be a shutdown straight onto that Lee Sin on Chaz. Well, the rest of Echo continues to peel away. They lost 3 members so far, but at least they managed to take down Chaz, so a little bit of a consolation prize, perhaps.
Yeah, but currently they're working on 2 objectives at the same time, where Hyde, sure, it's only 1 minute, but he's gotten enough plays. Now they do have that party over on that Rift Herald. So, as much as Echo Fortius fortified himself with that Dragon, that will be able to amp a little bit more firepower for this Shyvana to scale. However, RQ just calling the shots everywhere they go. It looks like almost finding a little bit of exchange.
Oh, one shot didn't quite have the range there to hit Chaz, and the barrier obviously will be able to keep him alive. So Riverhold's going to be called down. Excellent. Staying a lot of damage there from Honeyga Lex side. It might be finding an opportunity here if it can just only catch him right around the corner as Trizel jumps in there. Is he going to get a stun? Yes, he does get a stun. Now Sir Dumb jumps in, pounces for the kill. Can't quite keep him in lockdown though. The root does come true, and that forces Trizel and Ramney a little bit behind. But Trizel does find Helios though, so now they're going to be focusing on that Fiora. Sir Dumb now coming in position here. Helios forced to flash in order to try to get away. Chaz now jumps straight onto Sir Dumb now, trying to keep it away. But Ramley comes in, gets a good catch there. 3 of them, RRQ taking a lot of damage so far, but is still able to keep himself in relative safety there. Now Renekton comes in there, immediately takes out a Karma. Now the things have kind of fallen apart here for Echo as they will be forced to back out.
My oh my, that was long extended from both ends, but RRQ still storming in though. They're about to get the catch. Sir Dumb, he doesn't really have much resources left. He just have to back away.
Yeah, I think he's got to head back out. He doesn't really have a lot of things to run with in his tank, and fortunately that will be the end of the tier 1 turrets on Echo Fortius side.
He's basically building a skilling mage out of Soraka. More heals, more damage.
Oh, Ramley gonna get caught up here, but then Helio's gonna be in trouble now because the Resident Echo was just literally in the jungle and has a very, very dead Fiora. So maybe a bit of a revenge there. Overkill maybe, but then again, might be worth it in the end.
I'm not too sure. Like, I see a bunch of ultimates being popped right there, and we got a few objectives coming up. I guess it's not too bad after all. It's just Giselle. He's not even close by. You're just opting for a handshake of an exchange, but Fiora is not having it.
Yeah, she's just basically trying to stop Echo from taking this Rift Herald easy, but unfortunately loses her life as a result. The Res RRQ comes in, but a little too late to stop Echo from taking the Rift Herald. So nevertheless, though, the Lee Sin alone will be able to finish off the Ocean Drake himself. So it's just going to be objective for objective, but that's the second time that Helios got himself caught out there.
That's right, and at least now with a different sort of approach, they do congregate over the top side, but they're looking for exchange from RRQ. So they kind of brute force their way down bot, but Jaeger, alongside with Ulixite, should be able to attend to this, but not too much can be done right there when you have 3 units just basically crumbling that turret so quickly. But with 2 charges onto the top side, I think it's still well worth it for Echo to try to get into this Baron bait. It's not going to be looking all too bad, where plan B is to always have Helios as well as Hyde to still shove into the side lane. Sherdum goes in, drops a ward, but have it cleared out very quickly.
Oh, that's good jump there. Dum is able to flash away, but then now they're going to be focusing on the leg side. He is able to flash out of there. RRQ still trying to find someone to lock down here. They do find one in the form of Ramley, though. Ramley does bring out a barrier to keep him alive a little bit longer, but unfortunately, the Galio only had just a little bit longer there to live. But the rest of RRQ continue to try to hound over here, because with the Galio down, it will be able to clean up the rest. Feels like the Shvanas is down, Karma is down, Ulixite almost gets taken down. Oh, he does get taken down. Triple kill for Exosun as RRQ looks like they have the opening they absolutely need now to take the Baron buff.
AP Soraka is the way to go. Exo is looking for another MVP title, and now with everyone cleared out, this is going to be an easy Baron for them to seal. My oh my, Exo, yep, he doesn't care for his life. Yep, just getting the Baron at the very least for the rest of the team should be done in a jiffy. But my, that team fight in the jungle, Echo was just overwhelmed. Too much damage overall. Like, you saw what happened. Like, Hundinger didn't stand a chance. Giselle was fending off against 2 to 3 members in the middle of it all at that juncture. And
only a couple of hits from Exosun, they will be able to finish it off. So now they're going to be focusing on the high ground. Got to watch over the Shvanas in the background, though. Serdum is going to be getting the jump straight onto there. Good taunt there. Has a lot of damage done to Exosun and Hyde. Is it enough to take out Soraka, though? Soraka's still alive. Still able to get away. The rest of Echo, unfortunately, not able to hold their own, though, as they lose out the Riven and the Galio. Now RRQ has them on the run, as they are going to be coming in strong here with the Baron buff. So aiming in on that tier 3 on the mid, aiming on the tier 3 on the top. Both of those turrets will get taken down in record time here by RRQ as it continues to steamroll the rest of Echo inside their own base. Now look at that, watch out for Helios. He's just coming in there, just keeping Serdum on his toes, keeping him locked inside the fountain now. RRQ completely overwhelms the entirety of Echo, and now they will